Mantis, a pretty lovable and fairly easy strategist slash support to be able to use within Marvel Rivals. She is a 1-star difficulty, but in all honesty, I think she can maybe get bumped up to maybe a 3-star or as much as just a 2-star, because being able to play her very effectively can take more than just simply healing, as her kit can definitely boost up her damage, her teammates' damage by a whole lot, and she has one of the best ultimates in the game that could save you and your whole entire team within any sticky situation. Hi guys, my name is RocketBoy3412, and today I want to go over a little bit of some Mantis things and tips that I want to share out with you guys. Currently, Mantis is my most played hero right now within Marvel Rivals. I have every other hero probably is under 1 hour of playtime, while Mantis is, I'm pretty sure, about 6 hours of playtime. Within games like Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, or any other game that's very similar to these two games, I simply like to be a healer. I like to be able to help my team and do much more than even healing, which is perfect for Mantis, as she has some of the best abilities when it comes to doing both at the same exact time. She is easily by far one of the top supports in this game, or strategists in this game, as her damage output and her healing output can be pretty insane. And some of you honestly might not like to hear that, where your support is going to be an attacker and as well as a healer at the exact same time, because if they start to really go in for the attacks and ultimately fail, you're just going to have a throwing Mantis in your match, and that's not the good part at all, obviously. But I'm going to tell you and show you the best way to really utilize Mantis and her abilities, how to keep the healing uptime and even the damage boost uptime within yourself and your teammates, as well as damage boosting some of your teammates is by far a little more better than healing them as well. Now, obviously, don't get that twisted. Still heal your teammates. I don't want to make it seem like Mantis is only a DPS character. Definitely, obviously, if your teammates are getting bombarded, if they're needing the heals, give them the heals. Obviously, spend the petals that you have on the healing for those people. And then you also don't want to be blamed for not healing them when they end up totally falling over. First, to cover with Mantis's main attack, she has a, I'm pretty sure this is a no damage drop off, or no, like, it doesn't disappear. It'll go as far as it can, I'm pretty sure, but you can hit targets from a fairly far distance. If I can hit this target, there we go. So that took only about 3 headshots, which is actually, I think, the main amount. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So maybe this doesn't have a damaged fall off. Let's see with this guy over here. 1, 2, 3. I guess we're learning something new for myself too. So yeah, this is a projectile though, so this does have travel time. You will need to like aim ahead of your target to be able to hit them. You can obviously get pretty good at it and get pretty used to it as well. But even on tanks themselves, I'm gonna go show you with a tank real quick. Tanks in general, you do some pretty harsh damage to tanks. Look at that. Let's try that again. Let's count. I didn't count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Takes about 8 headshots to be able to automatically destroy a tank. Obviously, taking the precaution of them probably being healed, it probably will take a little bit more. But you do a pretty big chunk to any player with Mantis's main attack. Now, to cover Mantis's healing real quick, just mainly healing. This does about 55 HP automatically to any teammate, and then it lingers onto them as well for about 8 seconds, and this linger does about 20 HP per second. And your healing and basically all your abilities except for your left shift down here, your sleeping thing right here, I'll cover that later. All your abilities, but that will be identified by the leaf petals in the middle of your screen. As you can see, there's 4 leaf petals on my screen right now, and if I use one on a teammate, it takes 1 leaf petal, and it has about a 4-second recharge for each petal. And if you really wanted to, and you see a teammate low on health, let's wait for one to be low on health. If they're about to lose a fight or something and you want to hopefully help them get them out, you can automatically just blast all 4 petals onto them, give them a 55 boost of damage of healing right away, 55, 55, 55, 55, and hopefully get them to a pretty decent amount of health where they can retreat, get some healing from the other support, take some cover, and be able to take the healing over time I gave them and get their health back. For Mantis's E, which gives a teammate an inspire, or what it is meant to mainly be, is a damage boost. You can give this to any teammate, you can give this to all teammates, whatever it may be, And all the teammates, any teammate that has this will get a 12% damage boost to their attack. Personally, me, I just literally found this out when making this video. I looked it up. I personally thought it was only 5%, but hearing that it's a 12% makes it honestly more worth using more often for your teammates and for yourself. And yes, this does also take a leaf petal as well. As you can see, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3 gone. With all of these healing and damage boosts, when you heal a teammate and when you damage boost a teammate, or heal and damage boost a teammate, on the right side of your screen you can see what you have given to which teammate and how much longer their active healing or damage boost is going to be active for the rest of the duration, to make sure you can keep an eye on them still, make sure they have a healing over time or have a damage boost over time if they're jumping in, rushing in, especially if they're jumping in, rushing in. You can give them both to ensure they have some passives while they're attacking. Mantis's other ability, which is called Natural Anger, gives herself a damage boost for the 8 seconds, which is also a 12% damage boost. And trust me, in game, when you're damage boosted or have a teammate damage boosted, you can see the difference. You can easily see the difference. You can be able to out damage some of the healers. It is very helpful and very useful. Something I didn't cover, which I should have covered way earlier, was if you are using your petals, this is what mainly makes me feel like Mantis is obviously like meant to be a DPS and support at the exact same time. If you're spamming your petals and you're running out and you're out, if you get headshots, as you can see on the bottom of the screen with the leaf petals, you automatically get one if you hit a headshot. It doesn't need to be a headshot elimination. It literally can just be a simple headshot. Boom, I got another one. Boom, I just got my last one. And keep healing. Boom, I got another one. I can give some damage boost. Okay, I got another one. I can keep healing. Oh, I missed that one. Got him. I can... You see? Mantis herself also does have a passive, which is called Nature's Favor. Receive a movement boost when not injured, and healing over time when consuming life orbs. If you've ever noticed, whenever you're using Mantis, you'll see like little streaks of, wind behind you. That is the speed boost that you're getting since you're not injured. But once you become injured, you can see you're basically down to just a walking speed, and about 4 seconds later, 3 seconds, you will get back your damage. But as the passive said as well, if you consume any of these leaves, you will get healing over time yourself, which is amazing. And this can be from any of the leaves being consumed, so you can get damage yourself. Take some damage here. Oh dang, I took some damage. I want a damage boost. You can damage boost and be healing yourself at the exact same time, and you don't even need to be damaged for this to be activated. You can easily you need to just simply use one of your leaves, take damage, and you'll have the healing over time as well. This also does last for 8 seconds, so you could heal someone, you're not doing anything, but then you take some damage, you'll still have that passive going on in the background until the 8 seconds are up. And with the speed boost you're getting, you can obviously use it to your advantage to like kind of maneuver around people, make sure you're trying to get out of any fight you're trying to not be involved in if you're not taking the damage, obviously, and be able to retreat back to your team or whatever it may be. But lastly, to cover Mantis's ult, which is by far one of the best ultimates in this game. I will simply just read the ultimate here. It's called Soul Resurgence. Release energy around her while moving, providing healing over time and movement boosts for surrounding allies. Excess healing converts to bonus health. This ultimately can save you from so many ultimates. The only ultimate you can not survive from if you were to get attacked by is quite literally Iron Man's. Iron Man's ultimate, we all know what it does. As you heard, if it does about a healing burst, so if you have teammates around you, you are about to lose a fight, activate it, boom, they're back at full health, and the excess health that they have as well will be converted to to some shield. It will stay on you for about 5 seconds after the ultimate ends, but automatically this thing can also just save you in general. I've been in so many situations where I just get to such low health, ultimates are popping all around me, and then boom, I'm back to full health. My teammates are back to full health around me. Everybody's surviving. And this is where the entanglement, if there's another Mantis on the other team activating their ult also with you, it can be a little tricky, because if you activate yours first and then a couple seconds later they activate theirs later, then you need to make sure in your mind that like they have what you have, you know how powerful it is. So you need to make sure that you're kind of backing up. You're kind of not trying to force a fight too much if a enemy Mantis activates their ultimate, because their teammates are going to be full health. Their teammates are going to constantly be having the excessive health, being given shields and that movement speed as well. Another thing with the ultimate as well is that you can shoot when you are in this. Personally for me, I'll say this is a personal thing for me. If I know I have the chance, activate my ultimate and be able to save my teammates, and I know that they're pretty fine or they're maybe like right behind me, if I can take the chance, I'll damage boost myself and I'll take the chance to go in the back line and try to take out a healer, because they simply will not be able to take you out themselves. Your healing is way too fast for them. Even if you're getting bombarded by enemies, the healing from your ultimate can ultimately save you very well. But obviously, make sure to watch that timer of how long the ultimate's gonna last. The ultimate only lasts for about 8 seconds. Give your teammates the damage boost when your ultimate is active. Your ultimate is doing the work. You can give them the damage boost, give yourself the damage boost. It's fairly easy to really understand and do. And I'm really dumb. I totally forgot one ability, which is at least it's very easy to describe. This is a sleeping or a stunning ability where you throw a purple ball at an enemy and you'll put them to sleep basically, and they'll stay asleep for about 4 to 5 seconds if they're not touched at all. If you throw this at an enemy and then attack them, that'll basically wake them up and they'll be unstunned. Personally, I would highly recommend using this if an enemy like a Black Panther or a Wolverine or a Venom ultimately pushing onto your team, they're diving down on us. This could be easily the thing to save teammates. I've saved so many teammates by sleeping an enemy when they just come into our back line, and all our teammates see them that they're asleep, boom, bombard them. They'll have to retreat or they'll just ultimately be deceased. Something that I'm personally trying to like control myself from doing and not like ultimately have this ability go to waste is if we're attacking people, we're attacking enemies, but they're not pushing us, you know, we're kind of at a stale line between both teams. Don't just throw the ability. Don't just throw it, you know, because you never know. Maybe you will have someone dive on you guys and your sleep could have been very useful, but you don't have it because you just decided to throw it at an enemy, sleep them over there, but they're over there, they're far away with their healers. They're not going to get taken down with their healers right there, right beside them. Again, I've saved so many teammates just by sleeping the enemy in time, sleeping them and then going for the heals. You know, obviously if the enemy is by themselves, the teammate's about to die, you can sleep them, let them sleep, and then while they're asleep, heal your teammate. Also, you can definitely use this to stop a lot of ultimates. I've stopped Scarlet Witch's ultimates. You can stop basically almost any ultimate that takes like a little bit of time to activate. Again, like Scarlet Witch, she takes a little bit to do her thing. You can sleep her and stop her from doing it. I've also stopped a Doctor Strange. I've been able to sleep a Doctor Strange as he's doing his dialogue to activate the amulet, and I've been able to sleep him right before he activates it and stuns everybody. That has also been a big save as well. But to just totally end this video off, again, make sure you know when these perfect opportunities are to be able to do damage boosts or to do damage yourself. If teammates are dying, focus on them for heals. If their healing is pretty fine, we're doing attacks, our other support is doing some healing too, take some time, give some of those teammates some inspires. Go for some headshots, refill it, give yourself inspires, keep going for some heals, go for some more headshots if you can, require more, give yourself empowerment. It's just a back and forth. If you can keep up the healing, the damage boost on yourself, the damage boost on your teammates from the headshots, it can be so much fun. It's so much fun too, to make sure that you don't have yourself a problem within the game chat or the text chat. You know, obviously make sure you're still focusing on keeping your teammates alive. You are a strategist, you are a support. You need to be healing your teammates. That is your job. That is one of your main jobs. So if they're dead, there's nobody to give damage boost to. There's no point of you getting a damage boost because you're not going to take on a 5 or a 6v1, obviously. I definitely highly recommend giving Mantis a try if you haven't tried her at all, as again, she is a very engaging character. She's a very fun character, and her ultimate itself is game changing. It can save you and your entire team with just a simple click of the letter Q. It's crazy. But again, that is going to be Mantis and some tips that I personally have playing her. If you enjoyed the video in general, either way, please definitely drop a like, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this from me, and let me know in the comments, did I do pretty well going over her abilities and tips on her abilities, how to use them, how to effectively use them. Anything seemed off, if I didn't explain anything right or I confused you, you know, I want to make sure I get better. Any feedback is totally acceptable because I love this game. I love these characters. I love Mantis. Mantis was just a fantastic character, and I wanted to definitely make a video covering her abilities and the way I like to play her and the things I have learned by playing her. But other than that, thank you guys again for joining me in this video. Leave a like, subscribe for more, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your day.